Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on AgroVation. Not to be mixed up with AgroVation, although maybe that's something to do with this map, I don't know. Playing on the RDAllen, a multiplayer server here. Again, this is Server 2. And we're making a little progress here since last episode. Got some new equipment. No new fields yet. We do have fields 3 and 4 here planted in grass now. Ready to be mowed, at least Field 3 is anyway. Part of Field 4 isn't quite ready yet. Field 2 is replanted in, I'm guessing that's soybeans. Yeah, soybeans. I think that's pretty much all we've been planting in that field for some reason. But anyway, well, probably because it's easy to harvest. Larger seeder. We got another combine here. I don't remember if I showed this last episode or not. I think it was actually just after last episode we bought this. And it's kind of funny, too. Looking at it from this way, you can't really tell which one's which. They both look almost identical. One's a 690, one's a 650. I think this one over here is this. Yeah, this one here is the 650. It looks identical to the 690. Other than the 690 has some dirty tires on it. Oh, these are Firestone tires. These are Trelleborgs. Yes. Other than that, they pretty much look identical. Even, like I said, size-wise, the only difference would probably be, yeah, the pipe on this one folds back behind. That one does not. A little bit different decaling on the back there, I guess. But yeah, on that, they pretty much look identical. Never really noticed that until they're both parked side by side here. Obviously, 45-foot header on this one, and I think 35, 40 on the 650 there. But anyway, this episode, I'd like to get some grass mowed here. Unfortunately, we don't really have quite enough money to really get anything for a mower. I was hoping, maybe get the Krone Big M. I don't quite have enough money for that. So I'm thinking maybe for now we'll just lease a disc bine. I don't have a tractor with a front 3-point hitch either, so that kind of rules out a front 3-point hitch mower. I suppose we could pull like triple mowers behind or something, but or push them in front. Didn't quite want to do that. So I think we'll just maybe go with the disc bine for now. We do have a loading wagon. And we'll see if we can get some of these hungry cows fed. Speaking of which, they're probably... Oh, they're out of everything. Okay, well, they did have straw for a while. Probably should get some wheat or barley planted again, I suppose. Okay, well, let's... what tractor do we want to use? Which tractor do we want to use? About the 7800. And let's go ahead and... Like I said, we'll just lease a disc bine because I don't think we plan on keeping this any longer than what we have to. Oh, a John Deere 9630 over there as well to pull the larger plow with. And like I said, we'll just start with field 3 here, seeing how this one isn't quite ready to be mowed yet. At least with grass, if you wait till the second growth stage, which is the latest growth stage for grass. Grass doesn't get any farther than the second growth stage. You do get a much higher yield. So a bit advantageous there for you to wait till the second growth stage. And of course, fertilize it as well. Grass does take 3 levels of fertilizer. So let's see what's here. I have no idea where the field edge path here is. We just kind of choose our own here, I guess. Pretty sure we're on the field. That looks pretty good for a GPS, I suppose. Let's set you down to a width of, I think it's 4 meters. Been a while since I've used the disc bine here. And just a reminder again, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer server, information is in the description below. So make sure you check out the description if you'd like to join. Again, this is Server 2 on AgroVation. AgroVation, by the way, to my knowledge, is supposed to stand for kind of innovation and, or agricultural and innovation, basically. So AgroVation. agricultural innovation, I guess. Might be a better way of putting that. And then, of course, if you do want to join us on the multiplayer servers, we do ask that you please join us on TeamSpeak. That is a requirement. So, again, TeamSpeak is free to join and free to download, at least for the computers. If you do download it for your phone, it does cost you a couple dollars. But, I mean, if you're going to be joining us, you need a PC anyway. So, and then, of course, a microphone is not required. And currently we have kind of 6 multiplayer servers under the RDAllen listing there. Again, the first 3 are mined. We got the Po River on server 1, AgroVation here on server 2, and then Drummond Farms is on server 3. I think server 4, they I know they were just changing that over. I'd like to say that was maybe Corn Belt. So for those of you who like another go at the Corn Belt map, again, Corn Belt, that is a 16x map. Doesn't get any bigger than that. So 16x map is one stinking big map. We, of course, played it here a little while back here. Definitely a bit of fun. Like I said, it's just a huge map. Though this map is fairly good sized as well. Well, it's a standard size map, but the fields on it are fairly good sized, I should say. Especially the middle one there, number 7. That is a pretty good sized field. Even field 2 that we've been working on there definitely takes a while to work on that field as well. And it's nice now that we have 2 combines. That should go much quicker. Something tells me we're going to need more grass than this yet for the cows. These 2 fields might not be enough. And we'll read some comments here a moment. Aaron was asking, who won the Farming Simulator steering wheel giveaway? That was the Canadian Trucker, I believe, won that. That was, of course, last Saturday. Probably should give myself a little more room to turn around here, maybe, I guess. Farming for the win was saying, nice computer specs. Fighter was saying there's an air base at the end of field 30 on the Missouri, Mississippi, Ohio River Basin map. Again, the River Basin map, there's our new single player map. I was also saying I've been working on this map for a while now. The crazy plowing has been happening long before the update. Okay, well, that's weird because it just started for me. I have not had any troubles with that Landau. And again, like I mentioned, you can go watch the last live stream if you don't believe me. It was working fine before the update. So I don't know what's caused that plow to suddenly stop working. Again, talking about the Landau plow, which I think we have it on the multiplayer server here too. Plows. So yes, the Landau 2131 here was working fine with a hired worker. At least, again, for myself before the update, so. Big Buck Hunter was saying, good video. Haven't been able to watch on YouTube For a while, been harvesting peanuts here in Alabama. Also cutting soybeans and picking cotton. It seems a little late in the year to be harvesting soybeans yet. Probably a windrower would be nice for this as well, but again, I don't know that we want to waste the money on that. I suppose if we lease one, it's not going to be that bad. And like I said, as soon as we can afford a big M, we'll definitely be going that route, or maybe even some triple mower or something bigger. Nicholas Saint loved videos and best wishes for Happy New Year. Thank you very much for that. Tattoo was saying, why don't you just try using a different plow for plowing on the river basin map there? Well, that is, as far as I know, kind of the largest, more realistic plow that I know of. Again, as far as plows go, you know, we do have the John Deere Flex Disc here. Technically not really a plow. I mean, it's considered a plow in the game. It's more of a disc, not really a plow. And for those who call this a disc plow, it is not a disc plow. A disc plow is something completely different. Well, not completely different, but Landau will be the largest, again, more proper plow that I know of. Again, this Landau plow, again, is a disc as well, not, again, really a plow. Again, not typically used for primary tillage. Harper was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Jason was saying, nice video. Thank you very much for that. Solo Bugs was saying, plow, plow, and more plow. Exactly. That seems like all we've been doing on the river basin map here so far. You know, again, on that map, all the fields come unplowed, so pretty much have to start out by plowing your fields, you know, getting them cultivated and planted. We're making pretty good progress on that. Of course, you know, once we get the initial plowing done, then we shouldn't have to worry about it again for a while. But again, that's why I have 3 big tractors and 3 plows, chisel plows to be precise. Josh was saying a great video. Teddy was saying this is cool, talking about the river basin map there, because I live in Missouri where the 2 rivers meet. Daniel's asking, can you have a shout out? I think we're getting about halfway done through the grass we can mow here. Like I said again, field 4 isn't quite ready yet. And Al Smiley was saying nice work. Thank you very much for that. Bryce was saying, do you ever think John Deere will bite the bullet and pay John Deere to get their equipment in the game? Oh, that's a good question. And, you know, I think I can answer that with another question. There might be two issues here. You know, one, the amount of money Giants would have to pay John Deere to put John Deere equipment in the game. You know, outside of mods. Obviously, you know, we got John Deere equipment in the game. That's not really a problem for the PC side. We just got mods. And, you know, I would argue some of the mods look just as good as the in-game equipment does. So, not really a loss, I don't think, on the PC side that there's not John Deere equipment in the game. But again, like I said, two issues. One, how much money would it cost Giants? And two, maybe more importantly, would John Deere even allow it? That might be the more important question. Jennifer was asking, do I have an Xbox or PS4? None of the above. PC Master Race here. Bryce is saying, I hate DEF. We use it on our farm, and it's a pain. Again, for those of you not familiar with diesel engines, all larger diesel engines, I think since 2012, I believe was the date, are required to have DEF. Diesel exhaust fluid. Also, I think commonly called blue DEF, at least where I am anyway. I don't think that's because it's actually blue that I know of, just the blue cap that is on the DEF tank. Or typically on the DEF tank anyway. And like I said, I had a rather amusing comment there. I think it was the last episode or episode before. Somebody had mentioned, yep, blue DEF, saving the planet. One plastic jug and cardboard box at a time. For those of you who have to get DEF, you'll get the humor behind that one. Obviously, you can buy it in bulk too, but at least for the smaller operators, you buy it in a jug in a cardboard box. Which, of course, you know, once it's empty, you throw said cardboard box and plastic jug away. Okay, we're about 18 minutes into the episode here. Yeah, maybe we'll start picking some of this grass up here so we're not mowing the entire time. Hi, it's me. I was asking, do you know of any good small plows? Or like a small map? Ah, small plows. Well, I'm assuming you're probably meaning you don't want one of the in-game ones. Moldboard plow there, that is. So you're probably looking for a good small chisel plow. The best one I think I know of at the moment is probably, at least if you want a more American style anyway, either the Glencoe's, the Glencoe chisel plows, or the John Deere 1610. Oh, and I just noticed here, too, it looks like Jeffrey actually responded back and gave the exact ones I just listed. He said, yes, good small ones, Glencoe's and the John Deere 1610. Those are both, I think the smaller one's like 4-5 meters, and the bigger one's 6 meters. Same thing with the John Deere. I think that's like 5.5, or no, 6.5 meters. Might be 6.5 meters, maybe. And like I said, you can pull that with about 150 horse tractor, so might be a little unrealistic depending, you know, again, it depends on the ground where you live at too. At least where I live, I don't think you're going to pull a 6.5 foot chisel plow in the ground where I live with a 150 horse tractor. Yeah, you might, but it'd be a little bit of a struggle depending on how deep you want to go. I think that is 6, I believe we have it on the server here. Because, yes, we are using it. Let's see. Yeah. John Deere 1610 says 3 meters. I think it's actually either 5.5 or 6.5. It's not 3. Kate was wondering, I wonder if they'll make a fill for deaf in the game. That's an excellent question. I have not heard anything about that, but that would definitely be rather interesting to have to fill your tractors with deaf, at least the tractors that have it anyway. Like the 7800 here, that's an older tractor, so that would not have it. I don't, well, no, what, the 6145, that is a newer tractor, I believe, so that would possibly have it. I don't know how new the 6145 model is, but if you got a newer model, it would definitely have it on it. The 9630 would not. That would be too old. Yeah, we'll make this last pass here for a moment, then we'll go grab the 4H wagon. So we're about, we'll get maybe 2 more rows on this part here. Alexander was saying you should get a 9RX. That will be kind of the upgrade tractor there on the River Basin map. I know a couple people complaining we're starting too big. Yes, and again, like I said with that, that is because it is a big map. So I did leave room to grow, being that, you know, 9RX and bigger articulated tractors. We do have a T9 565, I think it is, Smart Tracks. So that is a bigger tractor, but not the biggest, so we're just going to leave this here for the moment then. And let's grab another tractor. $40.20. Yeah, how about a 6145? And we're just talking about DEF here. This, yeah, there's no DEF tank on this tractor from the looks of it. Typically below the main fuel tank there. And again, like I said, it'll have a blue cap on it usually. Rick was saying, really like your videos. Can console users connect and play with people on the PC? No, they cannot. Farming Simulator is not multi-platform compatible. Even though, if you look in Steam, and somebody maybe can explain this to me, why it says multi-platform, multiplayer capable. Unless maybe they took that off there. It used to be on there for a while. It said multiplayer, multi-platform capable, and it is definitely not. I mean, not even between console users is it multi-platform. You know, as far as I know, Xbox users cannot play with PlayStation users. The only thing I think of, maybe they consider being able to play between Mac and PC multiplayer, multi-platform. That, in my opinion, doesn't count, but maybe they consider it to count. I don't know. Walter was asking, how do you fix the plow lines so they match the way you go? Curious. Mine looks a ton more realistic. That, as far as I know, has a lot to do with your graphics options and the map. So there's two things that can cause it. The map, and then your graphics settings. So if your graphics settings are too low, you'll not get the plow lines in the direction you're actually plowing. And then as well, like I said, the map has to support it, which most maps support 45-degree angles. So, you know, the plow lines will line up at every 45-degree angle, so 0, 45, and 90. AgroVation here, I believe, has multiple angles. So I don't know what that increment is. It might be every 2 or 3 degrees. So every 2 or 3 degrees, you'll get a plow angle, which it looks even more realistic yet. Looks really nice when the mod authors do that. Of course, it's a little more taxing on the computer, though. So just something to keep in mind there. Jeremy was saying, I like the plow. Carl was saying, nice video. PS12 Gaming was saying, can I get a reply? I don't know. Can you get a reply? I'm not sure. What is a reply? Arsenal say PC for the win for practically cruising through the competition. Oh yeah, PC makes it look easy, right? KLC Gaming was saying you can, this is on Gold Rush, by the way, you can sell equipment near the storage shed. There's a dumpster for smaller stuff, hoses, pumps, etc., and a parking area to sell vehicles. Okay, I did not know that. I'll have to definitely check that out because we got some extra stuff we don't need anymore on Gold Rush. Dumpster for, that's kind of a cool way to put it, a dumpster. Near the storage shed. I'll have to go find the storage shed then. I'm not sure I know where that is on the map, but we'll have to look. Nick was saying your mod list works now. Yes. For those of you watching the live stream there yesterday, or actually by the time you see this day before, probably, for some reason the mod list was broken. Must have been something on OneDrive side wasn't working. It is working now again, though. And again, for those of you asking for No Creek, it is in the mod list. So I do have a link to No Creek Farms in the mod list. Again, No Creek, going to be kind of our Sunday live streaming map for a while, I believe. Kind of want to check that map out. Looks like a really nice map. Hopefully have a bit of fun on it. Owen was asking, do I live in Iowa? I do not. Not too far away. I do not live in Iowa. I live in Michigan. Austin was saying, do you need to buy the Platinum DLC on PC? No, you do not. To play the game? I mean, you can buy it if you want to, but it is not required to play the game. Currently, I don't think any of our multiplayer servers have any of the DLCs on them. We are mentioning we might put Big Bud on this one, you know, once we get a little bit bigger, given the size of the fields on this. But at this point, we do not have any of the DLCs on any of the servers, to my knowledge. Or activated, I really should say. Multiplayer servers always have the DLCs, so they're always on there. It's just a matter of whether or not we want to activate them. Oscar was saying, I've got this map talking about AgroVation, but how do you get the vehicles? I did not get them. There are two separate downloads. Initially, it was one download, but now that they're on the Farming Simulator Mod Hub, it is two separate downloads. One for the map, AgroVation, and then the vehicles. And again, that is the Horsch pack, and again, you can find that in my mod list. Links for that. Not gonna make that turn, are we? Probably should get some cows some water too. That'd probably be a good idea. We can definitely get that set up. Let's see. Do we have the water pump station on here? I believe we do. Yes, we do. We got the water pump station and let's see what's here. Universal tanks. Boy, maybe we don't. Universal technology. Yes, we do. That one right there. Nope, not that one. That one. Mobile storage tank. Works pretty good for that setup. We'll have to set that up sometime. Oh, probably don't have time for this episode anymore. Should have maybe done that right away. Oh well. Anyway, on that note, looks like it's actually time to wrap up the episode. So with that, you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching and until next time.